Yo, what's up? So, in this video, I'm gonna demonstrate some things that I want Asuka to be changed. So, just some buffs for the character, nothing too crazy, I feel. Now, the biggest thing for me is that I think her 2-3 should do way more damage. So, the damage got nerfed into this game, and for 12 frame punish, it's quite low. So, a really nice change I would love is for it to do more damage, maybe like 29. Maybe 30. I don't think that's too much, because 25 damage, especially for a 12 frame punish that's launch punishable on block, I think it would be good to do it, make more damage, to make it, you know, people just stop throwing at minus 12 moves against this character with not a lot of risk attached to it. So 2-3 doing more damage, I would love it so much. I feel like a nerd change I would love. Now, this is maybe because of my playstyle. I love to be like hit and run, so I love doing the Mach 3, backing off, trying to force a whiff, right? Trying to look for something to whip punish. But in this game, that kind of playstyle was heavily nerfed because her backdash is absolutely awful in this game. Like, she doesn't cover a lot of distance when you go for backdash with this character, right? So she doesn't cover a lot of distance, unfortunately. So I feel like if you want to make Asuka play a bit more defensive orientated, like she always was, like before, I think reversing this backdash nerf, like bring it back to about average levels, because right now it's the second worst backdash in the game. The first is King, but King has Jagger backstab anyway, so it's fine for him. So I feel reversing the backdash nerf will allow her to play some kind of poking game, right? Some kind of space control. Because considering that Mach 3 pushes back a lot, and down 2 isn't a counter launcher anymore, her range game got nerfed a lot in this game, and I feel like the backdash nerf just contributes to that. So, you know, let me move with this character, you know what I mean? And her sidestep also got nerfed in this game as well. So I feel like just both of her movement options a little bit more to bring her up to speed with the other characters a little bit. Now, Asuka, she's never been notorious for her lows. Like, her lows are always been kind of slow. But in older Tekken games, that was fine, because the older Tekken games were a bit more neutral heavy rather than, you know, like, mix-up intensive. Now, unfortunately, in this game, Asuka still retains those properties on those lows, like the Mach 3, the Mach 4. They're very slow. They're quite slow. Like, the Mach 3 is decent for the damage and the plus frames, but the problem is, in a game where heat burst assists, if I hit the Mach 3, the opponent can heat burst essentially for free, and I can't do anything to stop it. So they can steal back their turn after eating at the Mach 3, which is such bad design, I feel. So I feel like just giving her like a new low around 15, 16 frame. Throw doesn't reach, no look. So, giving her a new low at around 15 to 16 frame-ish. It could be like 0 hits, it could be -1 hits, I don't know, but she needs a faster low can-cans. But I'm talking, it won't reach from here. If anything, the first hit will whiff and they'll bounce the second hit with the heat burst. So, like, the first hit will whiff and then they'll just bend the second hit with the heat burst. So, I feel like her lows need an overhaul a little bit in this game. So, yeah, I feel like the pushback is extra in this game as well. It feels like it's more. I feel like I'm in a mix-up. Whenever I land some hits, I feel like I'm in a mix-up. Especially if that was slide or a long reach in FC low. Because I have to guess between blocking low here, or they're just mashing back and taking their turn back, right? So it's not really a nice situation to be in, especially in Tekken Age, where aggression is so easy to do, and heat burst has been so strong. So a new low, 15, 16 frame speed, could be 0 hits, could be -1 hit, whatever. Just give her something to contest heat burst a little bit. Can-cans is obviously amazing to stop heat burst. It's just it gives up your turn on block, right? So it's not really something you want to go for a lot, you know, because it does give up your turn immediately, but something that she can control the offense a little bit, because of they want her to be a bit more of an aggressive character. That's obviously their intention with this character, with this move, and Demo plus 2 being stronger as well. So they obviously want her to be more aggressive. So give us a more aggressive low to work her offense with, essentially. So no, I can't even backdash the heat burst. That kind of ties in back to what I was saying earlier, because her backdash is so shit that the heat burst will still hit me anyway. And I was saying, like, they could reverse her backdash as well. And now this change is a bit optimistic, maybe greedy, but the X-ray property in the game where it removes grey life, I would love if offered 2 and Dunford 1-2 took away grey life. I think it's so random that only a few characters have it, and they're on such random moves as well. Like Nina has it on a grab, Shaheen has it on a back 2, Dragunov has it on a tackle grab option. Like, it's so random, and why on those specific moves, do you know what I mean? But either way, I want one for my character, so this and this to do the X-ray property, and it will tie in with the character as well, because she's all about chip damage, right? Like, she racks up chip damage with her heat especially, all this shit, right? So if she had an option to deplete that grey life with her counter tools or punishment tools such as this, I think that would be super, super nice for her. And in exchange for all of this, I'm willing to sacrifice the Rage Art charge. Like, I don't give a shit about that. You can take it away. Just give me all the buff stuff that I mentioned. Because the Rage Art thing, it's okay, but I think it's kind of gimmicky or whatever, and I don't really care for it too much. So and a lot of people don't really like to play against it. So I'm happy to give up the Rage Art in exchange for all the stuff that I mentioned above. So yeah, to summarize, that's kind of what I'm looking for. And Asuka, she's only going to benefit from other characters being toned down. So these changes, I feel like, are not asking for too much, and she'll definitely benefit a lot from other characters being toned down. So naturally, other characters getting nerfed is an indirect buff to her. So yeah, let me know what you guys think.